Well, very good, everyone, and welcome to today's Lammas Interactive Sabbath ceremony. I like to do these as much as I can during the turning of the wheel of the year. One of the beautiful aspects and the magical part of aligning with Earth spirituality or paganism or Wicca or indigenous spirituality is that we acknowledge the turning of the seasons. And for those of you that may not understand that, as we know, we have the summer solstice in June 20-ish as well. We're going to be having the fall equinox around September 22nd this year, if I'm not mistaken. So today represents that time that is the cross-quarter day. And in pagan tradition, it is considered a greater Sabbath. It is also the first of the three harvesting holidays. So this is the time when we're starting to bring in the first harvest. We're starting to collect our wheat. Anyway, so what I'd like to start today's ceremony with is with my regular smudging of myself and of you that I like to do. If you would like to join along, you're more than welcome to light your incense and smudge the area that you're in. And as usual, I will be going ahead and smudging toward the camera, and just give yourself a moment to bring yourself to this place and time and just join us here in this moment, bringing your attention to this time. And I decided to pick patchouli for today for my incense, for grounding and earth. It helps me align with the energy of earth. So again, welcome everyone to the Bernard Alvarez webcast. We are celebrating Lammas today, the witch's first harvest. And what we'd like to do first is let's go ahead and create our sacred space. As I've mentioned in the past, doing these, I'm not going to be getting up. I'm tethered by a microphone cord. I don't have a wireless mic yet, so I will not be getting up. However, you're more than welcome to go around the perimeter of your room and join me in this. But if you'd like, and you'd like to create sacred space with me, just close your eyes with me here. And let's go ahead and take a deep breath in through our bellies. Let's put our palms up if you're sitting down. Take a deep breath in through your nose and fill your belly. And gently exhale. And again, with your palms up, taking a deep breath in through your nose, filling your belly. And exhale. And just one more, taking a deep breath in through your nose, filling your belly. And exhale. And no matter where you are right now, how you're seated or if you're standing, I'd like you to bring your attention to your belly, your solar plexus. And let's visualize a ball of bright white light in your belly, a bright ball spinning. And that bright ball of light begins to grow larger, starting out at the size of a softball, getting larger to the size of a volleyball, and continuing with your normal breathing rhythm. Imagine that ball of light beginning to protrude out the front of your stomach and out of your back, expanding now to the size of a beach ball, up to your neck, down to your knees, and growing larger and larger and brighter until you are fully enveloped within this ball of light. And the ball of light begins to expand out to the boundaries of the room you are in. going underneath the ground which you are sitting on or standing in, going up above you like a dome of light and a dome beneath, until you are fully in the ball of light. Your room is fully in the ball of light. Your attention is in this place, and at this time, you feel safe. You are protected, and the circle is now cast. So mote it be. So today we celebrate the first harvest of the year. We celebrate the reaping of bounties from seeds sown throughout the year, both the seeds that we have sown in our gardens and our fields, and the very seeds that we have sown within our lives. Let us begin this ritual by calling upon the elements and the quarters. So again, no matter where you are, if you would like to turn to the east, figure out where north is, where south is, where west and east is. For me, my north is that way, my south is that way, east is behind me. And you don't need to get up if you don't want to, but if you would like to, go ahead and turn to the east. If not, bring your attention to the east. Focus. We call upon the spirits of east, of the air, of the wind that dances across the fields. Hail and welcome. Blessed be. And now, bringing your attention to the south, focusing your mind on the south or facing the south. We call upon the spirits of the south, of the fire, and the sun that gives plants life. Hail and welcome. Take a moment to feel the energy enter your sacred space. Blessed be. And now bringing our attention to the west or facing the west, we call upon the spirits of the west, of the water and rain that nourishes the plants. Hail and welcome. Blessed be. And now bringing our attention to the north or facing north, we call upon the spirits of the north, of the earth from which the plants that feed us grow. Hail and welcome. Blessed be. Upon this Lammas, we honor the great God as the Father of life and light, the Spirit within the grain. We hail him under his many names and incarnations. Lug, the bright skilled one. Mercury, keeper of boundaries. Odin, the All-Father. Adonis, Lord of rebirth. Osiris, the powerful. Bioa, the soul of the barley. Great corn spirit, hail and welcome. Blessed be. And now we'll call upon the Divine Mother Energy, as we also honor the great goddess as the mother of the fields, the corn maiden. We hail her under her many names and incarnations. Telutyu, the beautiful mother of Lug. Ceres, she who feeds us. Demeter, mother of the grain. Hestia, queen of the hearth, Isis, the ruler, Inari, great spirit of the fields, great corn maiden, hail and welcome. Blessed be. So at this time, if you have a candle, please light it. If not, you can imagine a candle. We're going to be doing a fire meditation to help us bring our focus to the magic at hand that we'll be doing in a few moments. If you do not have a candle to light, I ask you to close your eyes. And visualize a bonfire before you, or a candle, or a fireplace. You close your eyes, take a deep breath. Gaze into the fire before you for a few moments. Visualize the power of the earth, the coming winter, the necessity of planning ahead. What do you need help planning right now? Are there sacrifices you should be making in the present that you will reap in the future? Sit quietly now for a few moments and allow these answers to come to you now. And with your eyes closed, now that you're getting some clarity, repeat after me. The power of the harvest is within me. As the seed falls to the earth and is reborn each year, I too grow as the seasons change. As the grain takes root in the fertile soil, I too will find my roots and develop. As the smallest seed blooms into a mighty stalk, I too will bloom where I landed. As the wheat is harvested and saved for winter, I too will set aside that which I can use later. Blessed be. So now it is time for our intention. Hopefully during the time of your meditation, you had a moment to get some clarity. If not, you came to this webcast already knowing what you've been working on and that which you would like to begin to reap your harvest of. Some of the seeds that you've sown throughout the last several months, some project that you might have been working on and you're ready to launch, or you're ready to receive the gifts of the energy that you've put out into the universe, and you're saying, okay, I'm ready, universe. Whatever it is, take a moment, if you have not already, take a very small piece of paper. If you are doing it with a piece of paper and you plan on burning it, make sure you have something fire safe to put it in. And I'll give you just a moment now to, whether you're writing it down or not, but to put it into a few words, 3, 4, 5 words. Don't make it too long. But what is it that you're ready to harvest? What energy have you been working on that you're now open to accepting? So what I'd like you to do now is I'd like you to hold on to that piece of paper if you have one. Keep your candle or fire starter thing nearby, but in the meantime, I want you to close your eyes. Holding the paper in hand, close your eyes, and I'd like you to think about that which you have written down on your paper. If you need to peek like myself, I forgot. Begin to visualize, what does that look like? What does the harvesting of this energy, bringing this energy into your life, you being open to this being brought in from the field of your life, what does that look like? What does your life look like with this now in your life? We're not wishing, we're reaping that which we've put out. So you're not focusing on it as it's in the future. You're focusing on it as if it is happening. You have it. What does that look like? And allow the image to come to your mind slowly. Don't force it. See your life with this as a part of it. See yourself in a scene of what that looks like. How do you feel? Do you feel relieved that you have it, that it's come to you? Are you now grateful that this is something you've been working on and now it's here? Feel that gratitude. And we're going to do the Lammas chant as you hold this image in your mind, feeling the gratitude of it manifested, completed. If you'd like, you can repeat after me, but we're going to say it 3 times, and then we'll release the energy. So hold on to that image. Hoof and horn, all that die shall be reborn. Corn and grain, all that fall shall rise again. Hoof and horn, all that die shall be reborn. Corn and grain, all that fall shall rise again. Hoof and horn, all that die shall be reborn. Corn and grain, all that fall shall rise again. Release it. Light your paper on fire if you have it. Drop it in your container. And as it burns away, repeat after me. And as I so will it, so mote it be. Blessed be. And now it's done. I'll share a little story about intentions and spells and all that. Someone asked me, I did one on Sunday, this last Sunday with my local grove. And I woke up this morning and already the fruits of it are coming to bear, but it's not done yet. I can tell it's in the process where, you know, the first inklings of this energy is manifesting in my life after 2 days. And someone said to me, well, aren't you going to tell us what it is? And I was like, oh, no. No. We don't tell anybody until it's finally manifested. It's like, you know, I finally got it. I guess I can share it. But while it's manifesting, we always say to be silent. So don't want any negative energy going toward your work. So it's done. It's out there. You don't even need to think about it. But don't tell anybody until it's actually manifested within your life. So normally at this part of the Lammas ceremony, we do the bread ritual, and I didn't want to make it too complicated. So what I will do is I will read the words, and if you would like, you can visualize eating the bread of the grain, or the Lammas bread, the Lammas loaf. We usually do have a Lammas loaf. But let me share this with you. The goddess and the god can be found in the grain, fruit and vegetables we eat, and the ale and the wine that we drink. But for us to partake of their energies and to be blessed by their nourishment, they must die at the harvest. The corn must be cut, the fruit must fall from the tree, the vegetables plucked from the soil. And so it is with our entire existence, an eternal transaction of gain and loss, of blessings and sacrifices. We cannot live without continual sacrifice. So months ago, we planted seeds, and through the summer, we watched them grow. We have tended the fields of our lives, and now we are blessed with the abundance of that image that we created. This harvest has arrived. Thank you, Lord of the harvest, for the gifts yet to come. We eat this bread, grain transformed by fire in your name, and honor you for your sacrifice. And so to all of you, may you reap the blessings of the harvest. Blessed be. So when we started, we created sacred space. We brought in the elements. We brought in the energy of the Divine Father, of the Divine Mother. We raised the energy. We released it. And now we're going to reverse everything. I always like to imagine all ceremony and all ritual like a spiral going into the center, peaking with the energy, and then now it's time to reverse and come back to our daily waking consciousness. So let's take a moment to thank the Divine Mother Goddess for being here and lending her energies to our ritual. Thank you, Great Mother. Hail and farewell. And then to the Divine Father God who lent us his energy and power for this rite. Hail and farewell. And to the element and spirits of the north of the earth, to the element of water and the spirits of the west, to the element of fire and the spirits of the south, and to the element of air and the spirits of the east. Go now in peace. Hail and farewell. Now remembering that ball of light that we are in, visualize that ball of light beginning to dissipate, almost like a pixelated TV screen. And the energy that was raised begins to float away, going off into the ethers to do the work that we have asked and that the energy is honored to do in our name. The circle is now open but unbroken. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. Blessed be. I hope you all have a very, very beautiful and blessed harvest time. I'm very grateful for those of us living in the mid-Atlantic where it's very warm. It's going to start cooling off very soon. I'm very happy about that. Fall happens to be my favorite time of year. And of course, we know that Halloween, Samhain, is right around the corner, which is going to be fantastic. As well, before we close up and I leave you, I just want to remind you that I will not be doing this for the equinox, the autumn equinox, because I am going to be speaking at the Visionary Conference at Sea. It is from September 15th through the 23rd, I want to say. Anyway, we're going to be on the Harmony of the Seeds. There are still tickets available if you would like to join us. I believe there's probably like 25 tickets available. Rooms, of course, are available throughout the ship. We're going to be on the Harmony of the Seas. It's the second largest ship in the world. 30 speakers, 5 days or 4 days of nonstop metaphysical lectures, certifications, and learning. If you would like to come join me, those of you who sign up under my name will be joining me on a private guided meditation and healing work session. So go check it out at spiritheartcruise.com if you'd like to learn more. I'm going to be doing the workshop dealing with the Book of One, the Returning to Source Wisdom workshop. And that'll be the first time I'm debuting this new version of it. Of course, my book is back there. If you haven't gotten it yet, you can get it at Amazon.com. Anyway, I have some news coming up soon. Hopefully, I look forward to sharing with you. In the meantime, reap your bounty, reap your harvest. You have worked hard. You deserve to be reciprocated with the energy that you've given out. Everything is an energetic ripple. We've put the energy out there. Now be open to receive your harvest. I love you. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you all next week. Bye-bye now.